What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Tough Build Studio. Today, we're going to be doing a big one, actually. We're going to be doing what is called What the Hell is Forward Planning? And what are they doing? But before we get started with this video, I want to actually show one of my viewers. He's been asking me about what filter am I currently running on my Focus. So this one right here, my friend, is what I am running on my Focus. You can find these at AutoZone, O'Reilly's, Pit Boys. Any of those locations will sell this right here. I just bought just a filter. You didn't really necessarily get a kit. You can buy like the hose and stuff like that if you want to replace the stock hoses and go ahead and just do what I did. I just bought the hoses and everything. But I am still working on the whole tube assembly. But as far as that goes, you really don't need to replace that because the tube that is on the Focus is super huge. I don't know if you guys ever seen it, but it's huge. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into today's topic of today. And today's topic is what is forward planning and what are they doing? Now, I've been watching a lot of YouTube and I didn't even know about this until one morning I woke up and I started reading on Yahoo that Ford is actually stopping a few cars being made in their lineup because of the whole sales thing that's been going around. So in this one right here, guys, they are stopping number one. They are stopping the Fusion. This baby right here will no longer be seen on our streets, anyways, as far as the 2019 model. There is also a Focus. They're stopping the Focuses, all of them. RS, ST, and SEL, Titanium. They're just not making enough money for Ford. And then you also have the Taurus, which they're just planning just to get rid of this thing altogether. I mean, I'm pretty sure this thing ain't really selling very well. I mean, it does make 350 horsepower. I mean, they could make tons more with this car. I mean, this is a beautiful car, ladies and gentlemen. I would definitely buy a Taurus. The fourth one is the C-Max. They are stopping the C-Max from being built as well. This one, on the other hand, I'm not really fond about the body structure of this one. It kind of resembles a Focus, but an uglier Focus. So yeah, I can see why they're going to stop this one. This one just should never been made. And then the last but not least, I know a lot of you guys that own this car is going to have some hurt feelings, but it is the Fiesta. The Fiesta ST and the Fiesta will no longer be seen on our streets as a 2019 model. But if you guys do have these models, make sure you guys hold on to them. They're going to have a lot more value in the future. So, as far as these cars go, guys, it sucks to know that all of those are going to be gone. And so far I only know it's happening in North America. And then when I try to do research on the new model of the Focus for here in West Coast, California, they are like planning to like not do it here either. So the only cars that is going to be available is going to be the Mustang and the trucks, which is the F-150 and the F-250 or whatever the hell they plan to make. But those trucks will still be around. So if you guys think that they're not going to make trucks anymore, they're still going to make the trucks and they're still going to have the Mustang, which is the most biggest sell out of their whole like business. That's what they're making the money from. They're making all their money from the Mustang, and the Mustang actually outsold the Camaro. And yeah, I know, Camaro. Man, I'm gonna get so butthurt talking on me on this channel, and I'm gonna get like many comments about the Camaro. You know, as a car guy though, I do respect everybody's cars. I don't just pick and choose. You know, if I see a modded out Camaro, I'm gonna be like, dude, that's a nice ass ride. You know, pardon my language. Um, but they are good cars, and your car is what your car is. So don't get your feelings hurt if they're taking away the Fusion, the Fiesta, the Taurus, the C-Max. All those cars are just they weren't really making Ford enough money. And when you have a car that makes them tons more money and everybody loves it, I mean, not one person does not love it. The only problem is price range. Now, Ford made the Mustang for people that have minimum wage jobs. They can afford a muscle car. Now, when we look back at that time and then compare it with today, and you look at the ones like, let's say you want a GT 5.0, right? And you just want to go out and buy it. Well, you can't if you have a minimum wage job. You gotta be able to support your family. You gotta feed them and all sorts of things. You gotta put clothes on your back, even though how badly you want that car. And believe me or not, guys, I mean, I know you guys want that car. But Ford is also doing something else where it's going to take 5 years to pay off the car instead of 3 years. So a whole complete 5 years. So it's going to help out a lot of those minimum wage job people, and it's going to help them get the car that they really want. And you really don't have any other option but to get the Mustang now if you want it as a brand new 2019, anyways. They are looking kind of funny, more funnier and more funnier, the Mustang, and I think they should just step back and push it back to where it used to look like. Don't bring out Mustangs that look like a four-door sedan. Like whoever had that idea, I don't know, but don't ever get those ideas about the Mustang again. The Mustang is a two-door car, and it is a beautiful car, and I wish that I had one. And if I did, it just on my channel would just be huge, especially if I had a Mustang. It doesn't matter what model, make and model, but you know, I'm glad they stopped the V6s because they weren't really making a big sell on that either. So that falls in the line of the Fusion, the Focus, and the Taurus, and the C-Max, and the Fiesta. They just do. So I'm glad they're sticking with the four cylinders and they're still making the V8s. As long as they make that V8 Mustang, all of those other cars just really don't matter. I mean, it does suck. I mean, this is what else you can do too, guys. If you guys own a Fusion and let's say it's a 2014, why don't you make it out of your own mind? Take it to a different shop, do different designs with it. Maybe take the doors off and bring out the doors to make it look like a wider body, a sicker body. It just gives us more time to fiddle around with these cars, especially the ones that are not turboed. Gives more people a better chance to look for aftermarket parts for all of those non-turboed cars, and if they are turboed, then there'll still be plenty of aftermarket things that you can purchase because aftermarket doesn't go on Ford. They're aftermarket. So don't get your feelings lost on that as well. So, as far as my feelings go about that, I just think it's going to help out a lot of us. I really do, and I hope that you guys will see it in a good point too. It is sad, don't get me wrong, it's sad that they're getting rid of all of them because for one, the Fusion is definitely a beautiful car and I loved my Fusion. The Focus, it was growing. It was becoming something more and more people wanted. It had a more of a better looking body than what it used to look like back in 2009. So it was definitely coming as a car that was actually looking a lot more better. And when you look at even the Taurus, if you guys go online and search up a 2005 Taurus, you're going to see the difference between now and then. You're going to be like, holy crap, okay, well, they're getting so far but they're not making money off of it. So they decide, hey, let's just cut them. Let's cut them all because we're not making a dime. The Mustang is whoop all the way up there, but all the rest of these cars are way down here in sales. So it's either we gotta sell these now and get them off our lot because we're probably most likely gonna smash it, right? They probably will end up smashing all of those cars just to make the new Mustangs coming out because if they're not going to sell them and they're just going to sit there for years, what's the point of having them? So it does hurt our feelings and it really does suck. I hope you guys, once again, see this in a good point of view. Just open your minds and let Ford do whatever they need to do to increase money because money and paper, ladies and gentlemen, is what helps us live. So that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Let me know what you guys think about what Ford is doing. Do you guys think it's a good idea? Do you guys think it's that you might just go off to a different dealership? Or what is your guys' thoughts on this? And let me know down in the comment section down below. And also, guys, this is your man Tough Builds. Thank you for tuning in to Tough Builds. Uh, well, I guess you can call this news broadcast, and I hope you guys do enjoy your day. And always make sure you guys smack that subscribe button, hit the bell on the side, leave this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a comment down in the section down below, and always remember, if it ain't tough, it's not worth building. This is Tough Builds, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!